Hello, welcome back. I'm John, an old YouTuber from Denmark. It's 11:20 a.m. I like to read about Japan. I like to read a lot about Japan because I like to travel to Japan in the future, if possible. But I maybe never be able to do that because my life is how it is. I have my debt and stuff. I have to move out this apartment. We got energy crisis and big inflation. I have a low pension and debts. I have to move out this apartment maybe to a more expensive apartments. But I made 2 videos about that. Let's get more juice. But I defined few hundreds PDF on Wikipedia about Japan. So I'm going to read all this PDF. That could be there's many thousand of videos in the future. Could be many thousand of videos. I'm always thirsty. So I need something to drink. And this camcorder, I have a problem with the battery, so it takes like 24 hours to charge it. So that's another problem I have. I can only like record 2 or 3 hours video every day. This is my old Canon camcorder, but we can go to the bathroom and show it in the mirror. And this computer is 5 years old. This electric fan starts to make a lot of noise. It makes noise, but I just have to continue my life. I have to continue my life with how it is. This is my old Canon camcorder. No, I have to try continue my life with my debt and my weight and my payment to my debt every month. And my old computer, but I am going to buy a new computer like next year, but I have a small saving. I have a saving a little bit more than $1,000, but that saving is from my electricity bill, because my electricity bill have gone up 130%. Every bill have gone up because we have this high inflation. I still need I need 5 payments of my debt. January 2000. February, March, April, May. I need 5 big payments, like I don't know, $400 to my debt. Then I will have close to $500 every month more from 1st June. So I have to, and January, February I have no money left my pension. Actually I got minus 50. But that's the first time now I have so little money left from my pension. There's no money left January and February, but I have a small saving. But if my saving is gone, I cannot pay my bills. I have to stop paying on my debts. I don't like to do that because I'm paying on this debt 7 years. And I just need 5 payments. So I have to keep my small saving, have to keep it for my bills and payments to my debts the next 5 months. This is why I cannot buy a new gamer computer to like $1,000. And how my life is next summer, I don't know. Probably something else have happened. You could have more war in Ukraine. We could have a war from NATO and Russia. Could have a real big war. So we never know what happen the next half year. So I will just continue my life alone in my apartments. Yes, I have my pension. I got my pension. I have a home. I have food. I have heating. I got water, so I'll be fine. I'm not going to suffer. But of course I got this low pension. I cannot just travel all over the world, but I'm YouTuber too. I'm not like other older male on pension. I'm a YouTuber, and I can use my travel not just to Japan, but I could travel to like Germany or Sweden, or my travel I can use as a content to my YouTube channel. I can go and record video, but I have already read it, but now we read it again, because this Japan is on my read again list. So I like to read it again, because there's a lot of information, and I like to read this. After this I will read the geography of Japan, and then I will read about all these islands, Hokkaido Islands, the Honshu Islands, Kyushu Island down there, Shikoku, I think that's the island there. Okinawa Islands is down here. This island, you cannot see it on here. Then you got more island down here, the Izu Islands, from Tokyo Bay all the way, a lot of island there. And you got like 6,800 islands, 6,847 islands. And all these islands, they are inside the Microsoft Flight Simulator. You can go in the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, all these islands, all 6,800, maybe not all, but most will be in Flight Simulator. You can go, and all the rivers and lakes will be in the Flight Simulator, all the mountains. So, but let's get started. But I need a minute to go to my bed. But this will take many hundreds of hours to read this. And I got many hundreds of PDF about Japan, but not everything will be Japan. I have to read about railways, the Japanese railways and rail lines, and Japanese trains, and I will read something maybe not Japan-like about Taiwan or high-speed trains in Taiwan. I don't know, but all my PDF with Japan I will put on this playlist. Activate voice. Read to end of documents.
Japan. Japanese. Nippon Koku or Nihon Koku centered deep red circle on a white rectangle. Flat golden circle subdivided by golden wedges with rounded outer edges and thin black outlines. Imperial Seal Anthem. Kimigo His Imperial Majesty's Reign Government Seal of the Office of the Prime Minister and the Government of Japan. Projection of Asia with Japan's area colored green. Territory controlled by Japan in dark green. Territory claimed but not controlled shown in light green. Capital and largest city Tokyo 35°41 N 139°46 Official languages Japanese. De facto. Demonym. S. Japanese government unitary parliamentary constitutional monarchy Emperor Naruhito Prime Minister Fumio Kishida Legislature National Diet Upper House House of Councillors Lower House House of Representatives Formation Imperial Dynasty established February 11, 660 BC Meiji Constitution November 29, 1890 Current Constitution May 3, 1947 Area total 377,975 km to 145,937 square mi. 1. 62nd. Water. Percent. 1.4, as of 2015. 2. Japan. Japanese, Nippon or Nihon, NB1, and formerly, Nihonkoku, NB2, is an island country in East Asia. It is situated in the northwest Pacific Ocean, and is bordered on the west by the Sea of Japan, Hawaii tending from the Sea of Okhotsk in the north toward the East China Sea, Philippine Sea, and Taiwan in the south. Japan is a part of the Ring of Fire, and spans an archipelago of 6,852 islands covering 377,975 square kilometers, 145,937 square mi. The 5 main islands are Hokkaido, Honshu, the mainland, Shikoku, Kyushu, and Okinawa. Tokyo is the nation's capital and largest city, followed by Yokohama, Osaka, Nagoya, Sapporo, Fukuoka, Kobe, and Kyoto. Japan is the 11th most populous country in the world, as well as one of the most densely populated and urbanized. About 3/4 of the country's terrain is mountainous, concentrating its population of 123.2 million on narrow coastal plains. Japan is divided into 47 administrative prefectures and 8 traditional regions. The Greater Tokyo area is the most populous metropolitan area in the world, with more than 35.6 million residents. Japan has been inhabited since the Upper Paleolithic period, 30,000 BC, though the first written mention of the archipelago appears in a Chinese chronicle, the Book of Han, finished in the 2nd century AD. Between the 4th and 9th centuries, the kingdoms of Japan became unified under an emperor and the imperial court based in Heian Ky. Beginning in the 12th century, political power was held by a series of military dictators, shogun, and feudal lords, daimyo, and enforced by a class of warrior nobility, samurai. After a century-long period of civil war, the country was reunified in 1603 under the Tokugawa shogunate, which enacted an isolationist foreign policy. In 1854, a United States fleet forced Japan to open trade to the west, which led to the end of the shogunate and the restoration of imperial power in 1868. In the Meiji period, the Empire of Japan adopted a Western-modeled constitution and pursued a program of industrialization and modernization. Amidst a rise in militarism and overseas colonization, Japan invaded China in 1937 and entered World War II as an Axis power in 1941. After suffering defeat in the Pacific War and 2 atomic bombings, Japan surrendered in 1945 and came under a 7-year Allied occupation, during which it adopted a new constitution and began a military alliance with the United States. Under the 1947 Constitution, Japan has maintained a unitary parliamentary constitutional monarchy with a bicameral legislature, the National Diet. Japan is a developed country, member of OECD, and a great power. Its economy is the world's 3rd largest by nominal GDP and the 4th largest by PPP, with its per capita income ranking at 36th highest in the world. Although Japan has renounced its right to declare war, the country maintains self-defense forces that rank as one of the world's strongest militaries. After World War II, Japan experienced record growth in an economic miracle, becoming the second largest economy in the world by 1972, but has stagnated since 1995 in what is referred to as lost decades. Japan has the world's highest life expectancy, though it is experiencing a decline in population. A global leader in the automotive, robotics and electronics industries, the country has made significant contributions to science and technology. The culture of Japan is well known around the world, including its art, cuisine, film, music, and popular culture, which encompasses prominent manga, anime and video game industries. It is a member of numerous international organizations, including the United Nations, since 1956, G20 and Group of 7. Contents. Etymology. History: prehistoric to classical history. Feudal era. Modern era. Geography: climate. Biodiversity. Environment. Government and politics: administrative divisions. Foreign relations. Military. Domestic law enforcement. Economy: agriculture and fishery. Industry and services. Science and technology. Infrastructure: transportation. Energy. Water supply and sanitation. Demographics. Coordinates: 36 degree N 138 degree E. Population 2022 estimate 124,214,766, 11th, 2020 census 126,226,568, 4, density 332/km 2, 859.9/square me, 24th, GDP, PPP, 2022 estimate total increase. $6.110 trillion, 5/4, per capita increase. $48,813, 5/36, GDP, nominal, 2022 estimate total increase. $4.301 trillion, 5/3, per capita increase. $34,358, 5/30th, Chini, 2018, positive decrease. 33.46, medium HDI, 2021, increase. 0.9257, very high times 19th currency Japanese yen, yuan, time zone UTC plus 09:00, JST. Driving side lift calling code plus 81 ISO 3166 codec internet tld.jp. Religion. Languages. Education. Health. Culture, art and architecture. Literature and philosophy. Performing arts. Holidays. Cuisine. Media. Sports. See also. Notes. References. External links. Etymology. Japan: Japanese name Kanjira Ganekite Kanekaijite transcriptions romanization Ippenkoku na Hankoku. The name for Japan in Japanese is written using the kanji and is pronounced Nippon or Nihon. 9. Before was adopted in the early 8th century. The country was known in China as well, changed in Japan around 7572, and in Japan by the endonym Yamato. 10. Nippon. The original Sino-Japanese reading of the characters is favored for official uses, including on banknotes and postage stamps. 9. Nihon is typically used in everyday speech and reflects shifts in Japanese phonology during the Edo period. 10. The characters mean sun origin. 9. Which is the source of the popular Western epithet land of the rising sun. 11. The name Japan is based on Chinese pronunciations of and was introduced to European languages through early trade. In the 13th century, Marco Polo recorded the early Mandarin or Wu Chinese pronunciation of the characters as Sipanbu. 12. The Old Malay name for Japan, Japan or Japan, was borrowed from a southern coastal Chinese dialect and encountered by Portuguese traders in Southeast Asia, who brought the word to Europe in the early 16th century. 13. The first version of the name in English appears in a book published in 1577, which spelled the name as Gaiapan in a translation of a 1565 Portuguese letter. 14. 15. History.